what I'm seeing is that if you pay attention to the media, my assumption is that buyers are thinking it's not a great time to buy. And they think that they'll hold off and wait and buy when the market bottoms out. And then it'll be a real good time to jump back in. People are always trying to time the real estate market. In 20 years, I've never seen this work. There's a few problems with this assumption, especially right now. The first one is that inventory is still low. Right now, in January of 2023, there's 1,788 single-family residences for sale in Salt Lake County, and there's 1,092 under contract. To put that in perspective, we have about a 6-week supply, and in the Great Recession, which was 2008 to 2012, we got to a point that we had over a 2-year supply of housing. The second one is that price is already down. A lot of people don't know this or pay attention to the actual data, but from peak market of May 2022 to January of 2023, right now, median price is already down 17%. To put that in context, in the 4 years of the Great Recession, median price went down 34% peak to bottom over those 4 years. We're already halfway there in only 8 months. The third is interest rates. They've stopped climbing and even settled down a bit. And many experts I'm talking to think that rates will come down even a little more this spring. Now, I know when we got used to 3% interest rates that 5 seems really high, or 6 or 7 where they have been. But if they settle back down and everyone gets word of that, we're gonna see the price decline stabilize. I can tell you this from personal experience. Spencer and I here at Utah Cribs, already in the first couple weeks of January 2023, have had 3 cash buyer investors from outside of Utah contract homes for purchase in Salt Lake County. And these are clients that we've had for decades. In fact, one of them was one of our first clients who sold over 20 homes in Salt Lake. And neither of these 3 have bought an investment home in Salt Lake County in over 2 years. But why are they buying now? Well, they're educated about the market and the investments that they make. They've done really well, and they think it's a good time to invest now. So if you're watching this and you're not investing, or you're looking to do your first purchase, well, what should you do then? I can tell you this. This is the first time in a decade that we've seen sellers discounting prices and negotiating. And sellers willing to kick back up to 3% of the purchase price to help you use that money for closing costs or buy down that interest rate. And lastly, one thing we know about interest rates is that you can date them. In other words, your interest rate might be higher than you want if you buy right now, but you get the opportunity to lower that via a refinance when rates come down. So as we mentioned in some of our prior videos, institutional investors, a lot of large REITs have already set aside $110 billion from some of the largest ones to buy residential housing in the United States in 2023. And now we have 3 examples in the last couple weeks in our personal business where out-of-state cash buyers are reinvesting in the market. I think most of those folks know what they're doing, and if they're buying, we probably should too.